We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tail of the tape. First up, the Bobcat. And they will enjoy a power advantage. And he'll be taking on Muhammad Ali. They'll square off as heavyweights.
An amazing reach advantage that fighters do not expect to see in this kind of fighter. The jab is unassumingly long and sharp and fast, and that will really put you off your stride.
Up first is the Bobcat from the United States of America. They are the SCI and WBO champ. The last time we saw them, they won by knockout, looking to do the same here. Muhammad Ali from the United States of America. The last time we saw them in action, they lost by a TKO. Let's see how they bounce back here.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks with red trim. Here is the current SCI and WBO World Champion, the Bobcat. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America, the one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Look at that right hand. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. Ooh, he ate that right hand. The left jab is landing at will. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of you.
Oh my God, Johnny! If there's anyone that can get up, and finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot!
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee then got to paw you. Walk around the...
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round. And there's the bell for round 2. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength, and preparation is how you are going to deal with this.
He blocks the uppercut. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down! Do you believe it? It's a one-hitter winner! What a knockout shot! Let's take another look!
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
It's that I ever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He should be behind on points until the last 10 seconds. But he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Oh, no! Ali is down! Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
I need to see that again. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and still SCI champion, the Bobcat.
can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, the Bobcat. And they'll have a nice reach advantage. And he'll be taking on Smokin' Joe Frazier. Now, this could go the distance, but again, this is the heavyweight division where one punch could end it in a split second. When it comes to strategy, you can describe this fighter as a swarmer.
I'll always go for reach every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's going to touch you, but someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you've got to look out for that.
Up first is the Bobcat from the United States of America. They are the SCI and WBO champ. In their last fight, they won by knockout. Smokin' Joe Frazier from the United States of America. They are the WBC title holder, coming off a tough knockout loss in their last fight.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from the United States of America, wearing the red trunks with red trim, here is the current SCI and WBO World Champion, the Bobcat. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America, presenting the current WBC champion, Smokin' Joe Frazier.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
The wait is over.
All right.
The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
Under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. And he caught him there with a left hook. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
One punch could change everything in this battle. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. His jab just got blocked. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. And there's the bell to start round 2. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Can't score with that jab. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. That jab scores. The straight right just misses. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This fighter, one of the top 5 in the world, no doubt about it. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. And he scores with the counter. Throws the uppercut but misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. A swing and a miss with the right hook. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Frazier is in trouble again. Down goes Joe Frazier. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Good, look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? Down goes Frazier. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Can you continue?
Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. Here we go to the fourth round. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Shot from the gods took him out.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
He's got to waste time. Get a step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Nice slip to avoid the jab. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Well, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got a fresh... them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Are we about to see a first-round knockout? I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
The perfect counter lands. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And the Bobcat goes down. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
I've got to see that again.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do.
Final 10 seconds here. Unless. Whoa, wait a minute. Joe Frazier is in trouble. Down goes Frazier. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and the new WBC champion, the Bobcat.
Welcome to the WBC Arena, and what an atmosphere we have here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. First up, the Bobcat. You can see who has the power advantage. And he'll be taking on Joe Louis. They'll meet as heavyweights. Let's see if that age advantage will play a part in this fight.
Oh my goodness, look at the reach difference there. That reach is going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with. Because if that jab is used and that right hand is followed, there is going to be a problem tonight.
Up first is the Bobcat from the United States of America. They are the SCI, WBC, and WBO champ. Their last fight, they scored a spectacular knockout win. A man that broke barriers, the one and only Joe Louis from the United States of America. They are the IBF title holder. The last time we saw them in action, they pulled off a very close win.
It'll be ding-ding from first club. They're off.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks with red trim, the current SCI, WBC, and WBO World Champion, the Bobcat. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America, the current IBF champion, the one and only Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Todd, you know when you've got two fighters there that really believe they're going to win, really want to get it on, this is when it gets stupid.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. And there's the bell to start round one. The courage on display here is incredible. Big right uppercut scores. That uppercut just missed. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. The Hall of Famer Joe Louis is down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four. You still want to fight?
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the end.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
The Brown Bomber couldn't take anymore. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Are you okay?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Somebody can smell.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
Just like another, like TKO. It's Teddy Pendergrass all over. TKO is spot on. What a shot. You know what? The argument was there. The referee didn't know what to do, but he called it. Great shout.
Ladies and gentlemen, after one round of boxing, your winner by technical knockout and the new IBF champion, the Bobcat.
Thanks for jumping in, as always. God bless.